Hello and welcome to the top of the world. Welcome to my world. So we're in one of the nicer houses in the village, looks wise. And it's only been shut down a few weeks. And this room that I'm in, the utility room, I had all this rain down and I blew all the pipes, come to liven it up. Well, I've actually arrived today to put the mains under water pressure because I've already had the house alive for a week. And I'm connecting up the washing machine and nothing looks right. It's not, the thing is cross-threaded underneath the cabinet here. I didn't do that. And then I could hear something. And I can still hear it. So I've decided to reconnect the washing machine. And then we get in here. So I've got these connections here, and there doesn't appear to be any water coming out of them. However, if you listen carefully, and I'll stop making a noise in a minute, I can hear water. And I think it's coming from that one. I can hear it. So, I'm guesstimating here. Anyway, this has been turned off. Well, that's not a problem, Simon. Go from the other side. No, we can't do that. It's tiled this side. We've got this big cabinet here. And then on the other side, right, and I'll tell you how I know this, because I've already been in here once. It's tiled on this side. Look at that. Right, so we have to remove this cabinet. That's the first thing we have to do to get in there. Okay. Cabinet moved. There's very evident there's been water down here. And that's been damp before. So let me guess this is not the first time that has been apart. I can see that has been apart before. Alright, let's take it apart and see what we find then. I can tell you that has been an age-old problem. Might be worse than it was. Look at that. Now this is not unusual for this house. Let's just say the workmanship hasn't been great. No. And that's been like that for a long time. Well, them tiles there, look, that's really bad practice, that is. Because you can't never drain the water out of that. If we look down there, we can see that's rotten. Looks like somebody was determined to set the place on fire. Okay, there's a bolt there. I can see a drip coming off of that. Right, well, nothing's immediately noticeable, which means we've got to turn the water back on. Right. So, we'll put some blanks on these. So that we can turn the water pressure back on. Find out where this water's coming from. Right. Now I'll go and turn the water back on. See if we can see where this water's coming from. Ow! That was my head. How did you not swear, Simon? Blame me. That hurt a lot. Oh, Christ. There you go. That's not gone well. That's not gone well at all. Okay. There we go. Right there. Now what am I supposed to do about that? So honestly the worst bit of plumbing I've seen. And I've seen some bad plumbing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Made worse, of course, you know, you would just never leave this like this as the lowest point. I just don't even understand. And the way that the copper, you know, I mean, just feast your eyes on that. Carry on. Does that look like that's been repaired over before? It does. Now we know why there was water above. Because that was obviously squirting up the inside of the wall. And it might have been a micro leak for a long time. So I'm trying to clean up the damaged area. And that is where the crack is. And you can see it's been, well, it's had a load of stuff put over it before where it's been repaired. So I've got a small triangular file there. And we're just trying to clean that crack up. So what we're going to do is, because the owners are now in residence, is we're just trying to do a temporary fix on this. Only needs to last 3 or 4 weeks, and then they're out of residence, and then I can pull this lot apart and do something more permanent with it. So I think we can kind of see the hole there. I think we can quite clearly see the crack that's in there. So now we've heated it up and dried it, and now I'm going to try and fill that crack. So we're going to put some flux on that. Heat the pipe up. Okay, looks like I've actually got solder in there. It's not ideal. Right, well, to me, that's looking really good, that is. I think that's really good. Okay. I'm going to go and turn on a bit of water pressure. Ow, that fucking cupboard. One tiny little leak left. Look at that. Okay. Okay. We can can fix that. It's got to be there somewhere. Okay, there's only one way to find out. See if I've got it this job. Okay, that's it, done. Fixed. That's maximum pressure in them lines now. Yeah, just tidy this lot back up. Okay, that's the cupboard back in place. And we're connecting to that bottom one. I've just got to do some alterations on that and that to turn them into one, and then we can fit that and connect up the washing machine and we're good to go. The bathroom on the other side is now operational.